Hi, this is Jim with the Mature Minded Gamers, and today we're going to be looking at the demo for Of Ash and Steel, which released on Steam yesterday, October 13th. This is a deep RPG that doesn't hold your hand, is basically the way I've seen it described, so let's take a look. Okay, story mode. Enemies are much weaker than your character. Your starting stats are higher. Hunger, thirst, and fatigue barely affect your character. Your character cannot be seriously wounded. Nope. Enemy strength is as originally designed. Your starting stats are standard. Hunger, thirst, and fatigue have negative effects on your character. Enemies can seriously wound your character. And then there's Gray Shaft. Enemy strength and your character's strength are as originally designed. Critically low hunger, thirst, or fatigue levels can kill your character. You can only save in designated areas. Additional rewards for this difficulty level. Alright, going classic.
For centuries, the Kingdom of the Seven prospered under a wise and generous ruler. Chosen by the gods, he united the 7 major islands and gave their inhabitants what they needed most: peace, order, and a single faith. The islands lived in harmony for generations, united not only by friendly relations, but also by close economic ties. Though great distances separated the islands, merchant ships frequented the trade routes, and the Kingdom of the Seven flourished. This prosperity endured for a long time, but the king's influence could not remain strong everywhere forever, and the soldiers of his order have faded away amidst peace and plenty. Basalt, the 7th island, was the first to stop sending out trade ships, and there has been no word from the 6th island for some time now. Worrisome rumors of islands seceding and declaring independence started to circulate in the capital.
Tristan! Tristan! You alive in there? Open the door, you can die later.
Oh, damn it, Medez.
Never fear, princess.
I'll break down this prison door and have you freed in no time.
Seriously?
Sorry, I got carried away. Did you just wake up? Everyone's wondering where you are.
Wait, surely it can't be. It's not today.
Well, yeah. Everyone's been at the Guildhall all morning waiting for you. Wilbert finally sent me to wake you up. Said to bring you in dead or alive.
Damn it all.
What's all the commotion about anyway? Is old Willie trying to give you more work?
Well, you could say that, yeah.
You only just finished that last job. Why didn't he give this one to one of us instead?
The work involves maps that I made.
Which maps? The ones you were doing for 6 months?
Not those. The ones of Grey Shaft.
The 5th island? I could have told them what they need to know.
I doubt that. I experimented with a new way of charting the reef locations. The Mjordan system.
Oh, so you're saying that it's your own fault, huh?
I suppose so.
Finally! About time!
So, you said everyone's waiting at the Guildhall?
Not anymore. Those armoured lumps got all nervous and headed off. They're at the port. Said to have you come and meet them there. Who are they anyway?
Old friends of Willie's. That's my understanding of it.
From the Order? Armour, cloaks, stony faces. Never thought Willie would have those kind of friends.
Well, only one of them's a friend, apparently. Captain Gellert. The other's just his second in command. Sirdar's his name.
Well, that would explain why they're so attached at the hip.
Look lively! What are you reaching for, you clod?
Bring those here.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Where's Jonak?
Anyone seen
The bosun
Joe,
will flog the hide off you for that.
So, here we are. This is where we part.
Here we are. What? You're not coming to see me off?
I saw you off from your house. Willie already gave me a scolding when he sent me to fetch you. And I don't really want to catch his eye again.
What did he scold you for?
I thought it was going to be an ordinary day at work, so I took a little nap.
Sleeping on the job? The dares.
You'll want to talk. Well, I hope you have a good trip, and come back soon. You might even make it in time for Titan's Day.
That's right. You know, I was going to invite Kaylee.
That's the way it goes. Can't help it. You won't have time for the fairer sex with all this order business. Safe travels, Tris.
So long, my friend.
Tristan, my boy, what took you so long?
I'm sorry, Master Wilbert. I got the days mixed up.
Well, nothing to be done. At least you're here now.
If you'd have taken any longer, your master would have had to sail off in your place.
But don't think you would have gotten off easy.
Don't scare the poor man. There's no harm in waiting a little.
I ordered you to be here at noon. Follow my commands exactly from here on out. This isn't a pleasure cruise.
Yes, sir. I apologize.
That's the last thing I need.
Gellert,
What?
can I speak with you a moment?
Don't worry, cartographer. The captain isn't as stern as he looks. He'll grumble a bit and then calm down. You haven't forgotten where we're sailing, right?
An old cove on the southwest shore. The landing spot was chosen by your navigator to avoid the harbor.
Ah, see? Your memory's still sharp. So you have no problem deciphering all those clever squiggles on your map. What possessed you to chart everything in the Mjordan way?
Theirs is the most accurate system.
Ah, I see. Greyshaft's reefs have been the ruin of many, so accuracy's a must. Oh yes, I meant to ask you last time. Any chance you can handle a sword?
Somewhat.
Did you do your military service on Tantarus?
Like everyone else. So, if you give me a sword, I can put it to use.
I'd like to hope it won't come to that. We need your skills as a cartographer, not a swordsman first and foremost.
And if a fight does happen, no need to worry. We can always protect you.
I feel better already.
Tristan,
Yes, Master Wilbert?
take this. I expect a full detailed report. Write down every step you take. I'll check it when you get back.
Of course, Master Wilbert. You can always count on me.
I certainly hope so. Right then, honorable knights. Tristan, as they say, 7 winds guide you.
Every blessing, my friend. The one will watch over you.
Farewell, sir.
Those clouds don't bode well, Commander. I don't like this weather. We can wait a day or two, can't we? Greyshaft isn't going anywhere.
Not possible. The General's orders were clear. Immediately. The volcanoes will soon awaken.
The Blight. It's coming now?
So it seems. Our path to Greyshaft could well be cut off. Orders are orders. Rally our brothers, Sirdar. We need to get underway while the sailors are still sober.
Hear that, cartographer? Bad weather, volcanoes, sweaty men in a cramped cabin. Not worth trading your soft bed in the capital for, is it?
Nothing to do for it. Our duty
You
calls.
speak sense, Tristan. As for the soft bed, it'll be all the softer once this is over. Now muster those lazy sods, Sirdar.
Ready, nuns? Straighten your habits and get on the ship. It's time to head out.
Okay, let's see if we actually get into the game now. Nope. There are many different opportunities to interact with the world in Grayshaft, from starting a dialogue with a character to opening and picking up objects. Ease suffering.
Oh, cartographer! What do you think of Grayshaft?
Not quite what I expected.
I can see that. Your face is the exact color of the island. Have you been to see Emmett? He's our physician.
I'm looking for him now.
You'll find him that way. Ask him for a concoction or some herbs to chew. Come find me when you're feeling better. There's something we need to discuss.
So I'm guessing this is an Unreal Engine game because the hair. I just really don't like that. I've seen it in other ones. I might be wrong, but it looks familiar. But let's put that aside. Let's move on. Talk to the physician. I was so distracted by the hair, I wasn't paying attention where the physician is.
Why is everything swaying?
Calm yourself, man! I can't calm myself.
Heard a couple maulers howling at the walls
Hello.
yesterday.
Do you know where...
Fearless.
You're the cartographer, right?
This morning I was.
You have it rough, cartographer.
Well, maybe a little rougher than you. Are you hiding here to smoke?
Can't smoke in front of the others. It's all, give me a hit, Squid. Share with us, Squid. And I only have enough rutmain for a few more.
Why squid?
Stinger nose. Where does anyone get their nicknames? Squids don't smoke, I don't think.
What's rutmain?
What titan did you fall off of? This is what we smoke on Grayshaft. We were the first, and we taught the whole kingdom the habit.
We? Are you from Grayshaft?
This morning I was.
Why didn't you stock up on rutmain before we left the starter?
Think you're so clever, do ya? Haven't heard that it's banned from a starter to basalt, then?
No, I didn't know that. Why is it banned?
That's enough, asker of questions. Let me smoke on my native shore in peace.
Do you know where the physician is?
No idea. Haven't seen him, don't need him. This beauty here keeps me safe from all ills.
Alright, I don't care about his smoking.
That's for sure. Have you seen how fat the guard captain's face is, though? Won't fit through the entrance.
What?
The bandits around here
What?
have grown fearless. Someone was robbed right in the
Okay,
outside.
he's too drunk
What?
to talk to me.
Nothing's likely to change.
A sorry sight.
He doesn't want to talk to me.
Excuse me.
What do you need?
Hi, I'm Tristan, the cartographer.
I know who you are. Doesn't change my question. What do you need?
I'm so nauseous I can hardly stand. I'm sick of looking at the contents of my stomach. Please help me.
Look, here, we're in dire straits. Some sod forgot to keep an eye out on the water barrels back in his starter. Now half the crew's laid out from drinking bad water.
I see that.
Look closer. Sailors are shitting blood.
Ugh.
Some of them right in the bunks.
Ugh.
So what's that you say? You feeling a little queasy, are you?
Oh no, we're not gonna mock him, are we? I'm gonna do it.
Just wait a second and I'll show you.
You're a wise-ass boy, but here's what we'll do. I want to make these poor men a tincture. Already sent one of the sailors to fetch me boiled water. But for the best effects, I'll need some alcohol. There's brandy in my chest. It's locked. Here's the key. Bring me back brandy, and I'll figure something out for your queasiness. Deal?
Deal. I'll get you your liquor.
That wasn't very nice, but I'm kind of curious if they remember how you treat them. So I thought I'd be kind of a jerk. Okay, so now we have to fetch the brandy. He said it was in his chest. Is there a map?
Hey, stop right there. Where do you think you're going?
I'm just going for a walk.
You can go for a walk later. No one leaves, that's orders.
No one leaves? Am I a prisoner or something?
I get the orders, I follow the orders. Back where you came from.
Okay, we can't go that way. And he's back here. And I imagine if there was a chest here, he would get it himself. I don't think there was anything this way, but let's look.
Something was banging around in the cellar all night. Couldn't bring myself to risk checking what it was.
That's for sure.
Excuse me.
Can't trust anyone nowadays.
Yes! 3 bottles of brandy. Should I give the physician all of them, or...?
I'll probably give him all of them.
Sunny and rainy and sunny again.
The bandits around here have grown.
Oh, I stepped on a... whatever that is. Some kind of cockroachy thing.
Do you have them?
Yep, I've got the brandy. There were only 2 bottles in the chest.
Some filthy dog probably nicked one and drank it. All right, cartographer, how's your nausea? Still suffering?
I wouldn't be standing here otherwise.
Here, drink this down and then leave. And go get some fresh air. Should kick in quickly.
Thanks. Do you have any rootmate?
Not at all.
Squid says he saw you had some.
Don't listen to the deckhands. Tall tales are all they're good for. Now leave me be. I've work to do.
Return to Sirdar. I keep stepping on those things. Alright. Some milk and stamina potion.
Fog's rolling in. Weather looks grim.
Oh! Oh! Nice.
That was quite a performance, Tristan. Are you all right?
I don't know what happened. The physician gave me some sort of concoction. Said it'd work quickly.
Did he send you up for some fresh air?
Well, yeah.
Must have given you an emetic. He loves playing jokes like that.
Some bloody joke.
Look on the bright side, Tristan. You can't be queasy if your stomach's empty. So he did help you, in a way. Even if it wasn't very pleasant. You're feeling better now, right?
Yes, but it's...
Very good. let's talk a bit. We've sailed almost halfway across the kingdom together, but I hardly know anything about you. This whole journey is like a dream come true for you, right?
Yes. Dealing with paperwork isn't exactly an adventure.
Is that what you think we're doing? Going on an adventure?
I do realise you're going to Greyshaft on important business.
Important, and also likely dangerous. Tell me, cartographer, what would you do if we encountered bandits? Remember, you stand before an Order knight, so answer truthfully.
I'd help you fight them off. I wouldn't have much choice in the matter. I'd just grab something
Okay,
heavy
so
and
we're
start hitting.
setting up our
None
basic
help you.
stats here. This
You
is
are ambushed
interesting.
on your way to the privy. The bandits know you're not alone. Their knives are at your throat, and they're demanding you take them to our camp. What would you do, Tristan?
I'd put up a fight. If they start actually cutting me, I'd likely die anyway. So, maybe I could break a few noses before I went.
You're an interesting one, cartographer. All right, run along to the navigator. He's getting impatient.
Hey. What? I'm not asleep. The knight told me to guard the... Oh, it's you. Aye. The Order's navigator, right? Not exactly. I'm a cartographer. Aren't those the same thing? Want an apple? Sure. Thank you, navigator. Don't take it personally, all that stuff about cleaning up after you. Don't worry, I won't. Have you been to Greyshaft before? Just once. My pa brought me here when I was very young. We lived in a village. I remember there was a huge fish skeleton there. I also remember going fishing with some local folk. 2 men on the older side. I think their names were Bive and Nalev. But yes, not a care in the world.
Can't see a single tucht in a fog like this.
So something I'm noticing in this game, there are not quest markers, which is cool. It keeps the immersion going, but it is a bit of a learning curve. You got to remember who everybody is, pay attention.
Hang on, you're the cartographer, right? Tristan. That's what I heard the Ordermen call you.
Well, you have me at a disadvantage then. I don't know your name.
The name's Rower. You don't have anything to drink on you, do you? The skipper confiscated all the booze before we set sail, so as not to get on your knight's bad side.
I don't. Sorry. I'm just looking for the physician.
Nothing at all. Don't go thinking I'm just a no-good drunk, by the way. Just that every time there's a storm, or even just bad weather, I get an ache in my heart and feel lousy enough to jump from the yardarms. But a good old portion of liquor makes everything right again. And the noise in my head stops what I wouldn't give for even a drop.
Sorry.
Damn it all.
Yeah, I'll give him some.
Here. I found some alcohol in a chest.
Truly, 7 be praised. Oh, sweet relief.
Is one going to be enough for you?
It'll do just fine. Like I said, I'm not a drunk. Just need to soothe my heart a bit when the weather's foul. That's all.
Be well then.
Hang on, hang on. You'll be working with the navigator, right? Best give the other bottle to him. Loves his drink, he does. He won't say no.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
It's you I should be thanking. Take care. Oh, that hits the spot.
What? Emmett says he doesn't have any tobacco.
Did he say anything else?
He also told me not to listen to the deckhands.
Nah, he's just grumpy is all. Someone from the crew tripped him up, I think.
Someone had words with the physician.
Yeah, I think it was Rower, but I wasn't there to witness, so it might just be me making things up.
Does anyone have something to smoke in here?
Well, I think I saw the order physician had some tobacco. Haven't asked him about it yet.
Alright, we gotta find the navigator.
Feckin' filthy creatures! Shit! What do you want? What are you yelling about? What's it to you? Leave me alone.
All right. It's just that the Knights are on a secret mission, and here you are shouting loudly enough to be heard on the other islands.
Hey, shouting, am I? We unloaded some of the provisions from the ship, and had barely put them on the ground when these pests spawned them.
What pests?
Those blight-blasted bugs. Feckin' insects. If they tear
Okay,
through
those
all
are the
our
things
food, I'll be
we've been
for
stepping
certain.
on here.
Do you want me to try and shoo them away? I guess I could stomp on them, or...
No, I already tried that. The quartermaster walloped me good for disturbing everyone. I know what you can do. How's about you squash them all? Give them a good thrumping.
How would I don't even have a weapon.
What do you need weapons for? Squash those bastards underfoot. Just rid me of this plague, for seven's sake.
I think maybe I got them.
The bugs are dealt with.
Oh, lad, may the seven hear your words, else another plague may come. In any case, thank you. Perhaps now I can get some rest.
Have you butted heads with Emmett recently?
Why would I? Don't have a death wish, you know.
Did anyone speak ill of him?
Well, I heard Rower muttering something mean earlier. Can't think of anyone else.
What?
You again?
Oh. Didn't mean to get that close to him. That's the doctor. Who are these guys? Looks like they're just sailors.
Can't see tucht in fog like this.
This guy's...
Cartographer. It's about time.
Maybe, yeah, okay, this is the guy.
What do you need? I was told you were expecting me.
Had your fill already? I thought you'd still be in the head, shivering. Go pass out on your puke-stained mattress. We've reached the cove anyways.
Listen, it was an accident.
A cartographer with marvellous maps. He'll chart us a route that'll make navigating the reefs as easy as sailing between a mermaid's tits. That's what the skipper told me.
I'm really sorry.
People were relying on you, and you behaved like a fragile wench. This'll give me a chance to see how well you know your own maps, too.
We can walk.
What?
Why risk the ship again? Just send another squad of men into the city after the Knights. They can get more supplies for us.
What do you... What are you... What in the... You know what? Get out of here, cartographer.
What do you mean, get out?
I mean what I said. Go chat with your captain. Or go spew your guts. Or scratch your arse. Doesn't matter to me. I just want you out of my sight. All you're doing is getting in the way. I told them I don't need no damn cartographer. They're like children, I swear!
Find Gellert.
What a thick fog.
Ah, Tristan. How are things with the navigator?
Just fine. He's a fine fellow, and I'm sure we'll get on swimmingly.
Always full of jokes. The seasickness hasn't gotten the best of you yet, has it?
It certainly tried its hardest, Captain.
Call me Gellert. You're a civilian. There's no need for titles. You can speak freely. Have you had a good time?
I'm sorry?
Got nothing else to say, huh? Well, let's talk about something else then.
Gellert, why are we sailing to Greyshaft?
Well, you sail to Greyshaft to make sure the ship reaches its shores safely. Then the crew will replenish the stores of water, and you'll sail back to Astarte. But as for the Order's aims, that's not something you're entitled to know.
I thought we were speaking freely and no titles.
Consider that a friendly answer. In any other case, I'd have punched you in the teeth for asking too many questions.
Have you known Wilbert for a long time?
A long time indeed. I broke his nose. Back when I was barely off the boat.
What? Really?
The ship had just arrived from Meor. I was still very young. I had managed to sneak on board and hide out in the hold. And I figured I'd be able to sneak back out when we got to Astarte. But this fop spotted me. Came up to me with one hand behind his back and started asking questions about who I was and where I came from. I was not much of a talker back then, and I socked him right in between the eyes. He fell back onto his rump, stared at me wide-eyed and asked, "Why did you do that?" Then I saw that he was holding a loaf of bread in his other hand. He had wanted to give it to little urchin me, and so we made a trade. I gave him my filthy old kerchief to mop up the blood, and he gave me the bread. We've been in contact ever since.
A little boy alone in the ship's hold? Didn't your parents wonder where you went?
There was no one to wonder about me, Tristan. What about you? What do your parents think of your adventure?
I wouldn't know who to ask. I spent my childhood at the church orphanage.
Don't they tell you the names of your parents when you reach adulthood and leave the orphanage?
Yes, but only if you ask. And at that point, I really didn't care. Have you been to the 5th island?
Yes, several years ago.
Was it an official trip? Did you go in through the harbour?
Too official, if you ask me. But not much more pleasant.
Why not?
Because we arrived in port on the Retribution.
I'm not familiar with it. I mean, I saw frescoes of it at the church orphanage, but I don't remember them telling us much about it.
I'm not surprised. Because it's on the Order's conscience, not the church's. They send the galley called Retribution when there is a direct threat to the King's authority. Or the foundations of our faith are disrupted. No negotiations, no trials, fair or otherwise. Just divine retribution. At the tip of Order Knight swords.
And that happened on Greyshaft?
Unfortunately, yes. Those are bad memories, Tristan. Let's not stir them up.
Well, it was lovely talking to you. I think I'll go lie down.
Wait. Now let me ask you a question of my own. That journal you keep. Do you really record every step you take as Wilbert commanded?
I'm trying my best.
Can I take a look? I'm curious.
Yes, of course.
Ha! Some adventure you've been having.
That's for sure.
Thank you for lightening my mood, Tristan. That's truly a luxury in our line of work.
Certainly, Gellert. Anytime.
All right, Tristan. You should get some rest. I'll see you in the morning.
Commander, I'll stand watch. I'm wide awake.
That won't be necessary. I have men to post. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. You should rest as well.
Uh-oh.
Enemies!
Sada!
Okay, there goes the ship. Looks like we're staying on this island for now. Also, looks like there's magic in the game, so kind of high fantasy. Minor injury. You're likely to end up with more minor wounds than minor victories under your belt. These wounds slightly lessen your combat capabilities, but they'll heal on their own in time. Do note that if you get another minor wound while wounded, your injuries will worsen and become a serious wound. Okay? Could be cool. Alright, top left. Looks like we have some kind of red icon that's bleeding. Find survivors.
Whoa, almighty. This is our physician. Or was. What a nightmare.
Cartographer! Hey, cartographer!
You alright? You alive?
I'm alive. I'm mostly alive. Ah, just going to rest a bit.
What happened? I remember people... crash. Then I woke up ashore.
Fun, wasn't it? They were waiting for us. Caught us in an ambush like fish in a net. I think they hit the ship to make sure no one could escape.
An ambush? I thought this was a secret mission.
You thought right, cartographer. I hope we'll have time to ponder this idea again sometime. But no worries. Things aren't really all that bad.
Right. Couldn't be better.
Judge for yourself. You're alive, I'm alive, and we still have that scroll. Which means we can get to the Order as planned. Just...
As planned? We have to get off this island. Everyone's dead.
Quit your complaining. Our mission is still to find Answer and give him the letter.
Once it's in his hands, there'll be an order ship to take you straight back to the capital. Perhaps there'll be a place for me on that ship too. One willing. Listen carefully, Tristan. As you can see, I'm in a bit of a mess. And I really don't want to kick the bucket here in this one forsaken cove. There was a physician on the ship with us, remember? He always wore a ridiculous hat.
How could I forget? All those jokes about us puking our guts up.
Yeah. So many of us were ready to kill him for those jokes. Look how things turned out. But anyways, we need to find his bag. It's big, with a belt strap. There should be a few healing potions inside in red flasks. They'll help stop the bleeding. Do you know any prayers to the One?
I know the last rites.
How appropriate. While you're looking for the bag, best pray that the potion flasks are all still in one piece. Because otherwise you'll have to go dig up his chest, which went down with his cabin on the ship. And I don't think I'll last long enough for you to find it. Come now. You set sail with us in search of adventure, did you not? Here's your first quest. Save this knight. Maybe eventually you'll get around to saving princesses.
Alright, we gotta find a potion. I didn't see one on the doctor when we passed him back there, but we'll go look again. Oh, there it is.
Aha! One bottle's still intact. But just one. I can manage.
We can save this guy. Maybe he can help us.
Here. Did you find it? My hero. Ah, I feel better already. Thank you, Tristan. Now listen to me. I just need another minute here, then we'll get moving. The Order's headquarters on this island is north of here. Like I said before, we need to get this letter to their leader, Answer. And then you'll get on that ship. And who knows? Maybe I will too.
What happened to the men who ambushed us?
Ah, they're not around right now, so there's nothing to worry about. And anyways, counting you, there's two of us now. As my Uncle Tibor always said, one's an easy target, but two's trouble. So we'll be fine.
Did your uncle say anything about beaches covered in corpses?
When it comes to dead men's possessions, there's no superstition in a time of need. He runs a tavern on Greyshaft. Has tons of stories. So come on, grab yourself a weapon and bring me my sword. It's sticking out of that scum over there.
Oh, there it is.
There's something engraved on the handle. To my favourite nephew from Uncle T. He's dead. But the potion? How?
I'm glad I didn't drink that potion.
The letter. He said that the Order would help me get home.
Get out of the cove.
Farewell.
Why farewell? On the contrary. Hello there,
Oh,
my
thank
good
the
man.
one! Please help me, we were attacked!
It's not my day. Don't know if I'm allowed to do this. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe he saw me or could have seen me, maybe. All right. Pretty traditional leveling system, it looks like. Got a little food.
So, you're finally awake.
My head is killing me. Where am I?
On the island, of course. Greyshaft, in all its wretched beauty. The more important question here is who the depths are you?
My name's Tristan.
Hold it! Whatever comes after that I'm isn't anything I asked. My name's Narest. You from the capital?
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
We've a sharp eye for outsiders here. You'll see. Luck's on your side, boy. There'll be nothing left but pieces to pick up of the others.
Do you know if anyone else made it out alive?
Unlikely. Your ship crashed so violently that I heard it all the way from here. Figured the noise came from the chasm. So this morning I took my cart over before any other well-wishers could beat me to it.
Well-wishers? Hang on. You were planning to rob our corpses, not help us?
When the sea brings something in, there's usually no one to help.
Often can't even find enough to fill my cart.
What are you saying? If you got help right away, some of them might still be alive.
Keep your tongue in check, boy. You'd already been crab food yourself, if not for me. This is a wild place, a brutal place. I'm not ashamed of it. That's just how things are here. And us locals aren't too fond of anyone who doesn't know when to shut up.
Even when human lives are at stake.
Especially when human lives are at stake, you'll see. Anyways, I have work to do outside. Get yourself up. You'll find some old clothes of mine in that chest over there. Take a look.
I've already
Might
done
be
that.
Something that'll
But
fit.
thanks.
Once you're feeling up to it, come out to the yard and give me a hand.
Combat. You are a I can't speak. You are a cartographer. You can barely hold a weapon, but don't let that intimidate you. Watch your enemies, note their actions, and mind their stamina and the environment. Try wearing out your opponent. It's easier to beat them when they're tired. The same goes for you, too. It would be best to find a good teacher if you intend to survive, that is. Left mouse button attack, right mouse button block, space bar dodging. Okay. How do I... like... Playtest combat book. Oh, it gave us experience. All right. Probably shouldn't take this stuff because it's not mine. But, you know, video games teach us to loot everything you can loot. This one might make me pay for it. We'll see. Pitchfork.
Now this is elegant. Another little something the sea brought in.
I don't know why I'm picking up those cracked bottles. I'm going to stop there. Yeah, I don't feel like reading. Let's move on. Alright, looks nice. Let's talk to him.
About time. At this rate, I thought you wouldn't be up till evening.
I was barely alive just a short while ago, you know.
Don't know what this barely alive of yours is, Tristan. On Greyshaft, you're either alive or you're dead. You're...
I'll see. Right, I got it.
No one likes a smart arse, boy. But come now. Get to work. One good turn deserves another. You can start by moving these barrels. Put them behind the house, neatly. Once that's done, help me with the weeding. Nasty blighters are out of control. Then come talk to me, and I'll find something else for you to do.
Maybe I was better off drowning.
Squash. Cooking food. Besides easing your hunger, a good meal can also give you the strength to achieve great things. The higher your survival skill, the more types of food you can cook over a fire. All food falls into one of two categories. Snacks can be prepared beforehand and stocked for the road, where they can reinvigorate you when needed. Meals, including breakfast, lunches, and dinners, are cooked over a fire, consumed immediately, providing you with substantial long-lasting bonuses. All right, let's cook that meat. I'm going to make one burnt meat. Sounds delicious. Let's eat an apple. Okay, that's making the health start going back up. That's good. Let's see how far it goes while we're doing this other stuff for him. More books. More food. You are becoming a true warrior. Use the change stance buttons to adapt your fighting style. Every subsequent attack in a combo deals more damage and strengthens the effect of the current stance. Use the wheel to change your stance. Mouse wheel. Quick stance allows you to deal fast blows to the enemy, but your damage and stagger chance are significantly reduced. This is great for quick and safe attacks. Power stance allows you to deal considerable damage and a high chance of staggering the enemy. Balance stance is the jack of all trades, providing stable damage dealt at a reasonable speed. Not all weapons work with every stance. Take that into account when choosing your fighting style. Okay, so this is quick. Well, I think it is. This is probably balanced. Oh, that's quick. Not really sure. I think the middle one feels more like the quick. That's the power. And that's the balanced. How do I put away my weapon? Back parry. Sheath weapon. Tab is target lock on. Oh, yuck. Alright, let's just go do the mission. Soiled trousers back there. Look at those calves. Need to prepare for a long journey or reinforce your armor? A workbench is a great place to start. It allows you to craft bows and arrows as well as consumables. You can also fix up your clothes, improve your armor, or prepare important upgrade components for your gear.
Something's blocking it from the other side. Something's blocking it from the other side.
I see a bottle of something there on the ground.
from the other side. Something's blocking it from the other side. Something's blocking it from the other side.
Okay, hopefully
Fantastic!
I've leveled up! Wisdom comes with age. When you level up, you gain 3 stat points that you can spend in the stats section. You also receive 1 skill point, which you can spend on the many combat and non-combat skills if you have access to a teacher and a certain amount of gold. Alright, if we go into our inventory, attributes, we got 3 ability points. I like the idea of more health. Regenerate stamina, increase protection against all types of damage. And some dexterity, so we increase damage with bows, swords, and rapiers. And we can use more powerful weapons. And insight, let's help it for persuading people in conversations and critical strike chances. Now if we go to skills, we have 1. Probably start with survival, because if we're dead, none of the other stuff matters. The path of survival will let you find a way out of the difficult situation. Nights in the woods will not seem so dangerous. Your sharp wit will bring you more gold, and if push ever comes to shove, you will deal deadly blows to your enemies. Unlock survival recipes level 1, allows you to set up simple camp in the woods, gain 5% critical strike chance. Alright, well let's do that. Find a teacher to learn the skill. Okay. Okay, we need a teacher. Pull up weeds, finish all your chores at Narest house. Okay. Let's go get that bottle I saw. Might come in handy later. Well, can't pick it up. Alright, where are these weeds?
It's nice out today. Not too hot, not too cold.
I need something to drink right now. Trousers?
Ugh. Oh, I just...
By the 7, what a stink! What kind of person throws something like this in someone else's yard?
I just picked up some soiled diapers, basically. Nice. Okay, I need a drink. Can I get a drink somewhere? Yeah, I'm thirsty. Is there anything in here? Does he have a well anywhere? I like the art style. Alright, let's just talk to him.
What's that? Done with everything?
I'm done.
That's what you think. Go tidy up inside.
No, old man, that's enough. You certainly helped me out of a tough spot, but I'm not your hired cleaner.
Look at the manners on this one. All right, don't bother scrubbing the floor. You'd just be spreading the dirt around anyways. Just bring out the empty bottles from inside, and we'll call it even. You can handle a few glass bottles, right?
Just collect the empty bottles and bring them outside.
That's what I said.
Then I can handle it, yeah. I'll be right back.
think I already have some of them. Strong thread. Oh, rags. I thought it was more diapers.
What's that? Done with everything?
Do you have any idea who might be tossing soiled trousers?
Do you have any idea who might be tossing soiled trousers into your yard?
Rah! That vile stench is going to ruin my nice-smelling plants. Rah! Go get to work.
Oh, boy.
That's a nice knife you have there.
Did you rifle through the whole house? Give me that.
It was just laying next to some bottles.
Sure. I know what you're thinking, and it's not stolen. My son gave it to me when I came back from the sea. He said, phrased it so nicely, "You're me and Mum's captain, and a captain should always have a sturdy knife."
Sounds darling. Where's your son now?
Gone. Once he was old enough, he joined the local guard. Patrolled the area. He wanted to earn money and be able to see us more often. Then his unit went to flush out a gang that had holed up in the swamp somewhere. They went deep into the marsh and, well, never returned. No one ever saw that gang again either. It's been 5 years.
Did you go looking for them?
Of course we did. First, all of us, and the other guards tore the swamps apart. Then eventually, it was just the relatives of the missing men out searching. Then, finally, I was the only one still scouring the swamps and the surrounding areas, like a damned fool, asking everyone I met, "Have you seen my boy? About this tall, with a kerchief at his neck, a red one. I've long since stopped going out to the swamps, so take this knife, boy. It's just keeping my old wounds open. I'm sure my son would approve of me giving it to someone in his hour of need. He was always kind-hearted, always loved helping people. You know how to use it?
Don't hold it by the pointy end, right?
Must be feeling better if you're up to cracking jokes. But if you're not handy with weapons, I suggest making it your first priority to find someone to teach you. On Greyshaft, it's kill or be killed.
Hey, do you have anything for pain? My head is killing me.
Got some vodka? But work comes first. Those logs over there.
No, Debs, take your vodka. I mean, some kind of decoction, or... Do you have any wolfsbane?
I've got a stiff apple decoction that's strong enough to blow the shell off a snapper. How's that sound?
Forget it. Thanks for nothing.
Suit yourself. But your bandages really do need changing. Know how?
No.
Well then, listen up. You'll need some cloth, preferably clean. If the piece is too wide, rip it into strips. When you're ready to change the dressing, hold them like this and fully cover the wound. Then fix it into place so it doesn't shift around. And you're golden.
Got it. Thanks. Why'd you draw that thing on your face?
Ha! Capital, boy. This thing is the Royal Man of War. The symbol of Greyshaft's shipboard fighting forces.
Did you do a lot of shipboard fighting?
You bet your arse I did. I was at my peak then. The Storm Winds War had just started. The men of war are the best of the best. Good as 10 men. Always at the vanguard of the fleet. The elite in a sea of scum. Ah, those were the days. Back before the men of war were disbanded. Thanks for your service. Greyshaft will never forget you, all that.
Wasn't long before they did forget us. But we still follow our most important rule.
What's the rule?
To help our own, what else? There aren't too many men of war left, and bad things can happen to anyone, as you yourself know too well. If I see someone with a man of war on his face in a tough spot, my duty is to do everything I can to help him, even if it means putting my own life on the line, even when it comes to drunken brawls.
Have you lived here long?
Oh, at least 10 years now. I was a sailor before that, travelled around. Once I met my lady here on Greyshaft, I kept coming back. Once I could tell me old bones couldn't take much more of the ocean winds, I came ashore for good. My son had been born here by that point too, a feisty little thing, like you. So I had to marry his mother.
Was she happy about that?
Course she was. I built this house myself too, so we could live together here. In truth, the Grey took her afterwards. So me and my son...
Listen, all you've been saying, Greyshaft this, Greyshaft that, wretched beauty, kill or be killed. Does anyone sane live here, or are you all criminals?
Well, first of all, thanks a lot.
I didn't...
And second of all, you're not far off. Greyshaft has fallen on hard times of late. The mines have shut down, and there's no work. The people have been scratching their heads trying to figure out how to survive. And to top it off, the authorities raised taxes so the capital might pat them on the head like good little dogs. So a lot of folk turned to highway robbery, taking up steel or sticks, or whatever they could find, and preying on the weak. The guards started fighting back, and the whole situation just keeps getting worse and worse. Hard times, eh? Hard times indeed.
Your bottles, Narest.
That's done then. Thanks for your help.
You know, it's not really my business, but isn't that kind of a lot of bottles? I mean, there's only so much drink the body can handle.
You're right, Tristan. It's certainly none of your business.
Okay, he can teach us stuff. Basic crafting. Your first step as an aspiring craftsman is to learn the basics of creating things. Not only will this allow you to earn money from making high quality products, but it will also give you the option to improve and craft your own equipment. Unlocks the ability to use craftsmanship recipes level 1. Oh, we need gold too. I wasn't paying attention there. And insight 8. Maybe I messed up with where I put my skills. Alright, we gotta go collect the rest of his dirty nappies. Where do we see those? Blacksmithing. There is no better weapon than one forged by your own hand. Use the anvil and crafting skills to make items using blueprints. A weapon you make yourself will have higher stats and lower requirements. If you can collect all the materials for it yourself, you can make a tidy profit too. The Master Blacksmith skill allows you to design and forge a unique sword, adjust it to suit you perfectly, and even strengthen it further. Alright, what happens if we hit that? Craft all types of melee weapons with a common design. I don't have any of this. Okay, cool though. Oh yeah, down here by the dock. Ugh. Another pair of soiled trousers.
Another pair of soiled trousers. Oh, they smell just as bad.
Fishing. Fishing is a relatively safe way to secure some food. Prepare some bait and cast the line. To make sure your fishing session is successful, improve your chances by reeling in the catch by keeping the line from snapping. If the line durability drops to 0, the fish will get away, leaving you without a catch. Left mouse button is a light snare when the fish goes under. Right mouse button is reel in the fish when the fish starts to get away. When the fish takes the bait, wait for it to start moving. If your bobber sinks suddenly, snare the fish. If it starts moving from side to side, reel it in. Once your success scale climbs over the halfway point, your chances of making the catch will start to rise. But keep an eye on the condition of your line. When the situation calls for decisive action, pull the fish out. It's better to take even a slim chance of pulling something in than losing your catch to a snap line with 100% certainty. Spacebar to land the fish.
How does the first pair?
Oh, there's a fishing pole here?
I don't have the right tool.
Oh. Probably have to find one. There's some bait, though. How can I do it? Oh, I can. Okay, I'm going to use his pole and the bait. Okay, got it. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Log out. Okay, it's kind of like a mini game then, I guess. We'll mess with that later. I'll figure it out.
Well?
I found another pair of trousers. Have a habit of strewing them about when you've been hitting the bottle, do you?
What's it to you? I happened to forage the wrong kind of berry, and it made my bowels weak when I was out working in the yard. So I tossed my trousers over there to air them out. Figured I'd wash them later.
Twice?
Make it to my age first, boy. Then go and find some young lummox and ask him if you're doing things the right way.
Do you need help with anything?
Those berries really were something foul. If you want to help out, take a turn around the area. There's a plant with red leaves that grows here. Bring me a few of those. They make an excellent soothing tea. I usually drink some before a journey, to avoid any surprises on the trip.
Do not neglect your basic human needs. Resting and keeping yourself fed may very well prove invaluable, improving your hero's capabilities. Failing to do so, on the other hand, will hinder them. You can satisfy your needs on your own by putting up a tent by the campfire and cooking for yourself, or you can make use of the inns and taverns. Yeah, I'm hungry and thirsty, so let's eat some of this meat. I do need to get a drink, though. I don't think I have anything to drink. That knife does 8 damage. Sword does 5 damage. I think we're going to... Oh, we can't do it yet. Higher dexterity, okay. You can drink a bottle of milk. Just didn't quench thirst. Okay, I think we're okay now. Collect herbs. What in the heck is this? Oh crap, it's two. Oh, no, 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 no.
Breathe. Just keep breathing.
Oh, those guys are creepy. All right. Success. Are we hurt? I think we're okay. Oh, there's more of them. Two more. All right. Let's go back and give him, I think that herbs, I think we've gotten what we need. Oh, there's a skull. That's a bad sign. Let's go look at this camp.
The coals are still warm. Someone was here very recently.
Okay, we don't have any blueprints, it looks like. I keep stepping on those bugs. Not even trying. All right. He had a hammer on him. And a torch. Okay. Let's look at the hammer. See its stats. Okay. It's not really a weapon.
Well?
Can we talk?
Right then.
I got something to ask.
Aye, spit it out.
How do I get off this island?
You don't.
Stop messing with me, Narest. It's a serious question.
I'm being serious. The brainy bastards up in the capital said the volcanoes are bound to erupt this year. So the last trade ship kissed Greysharp goodbye a month ago. It's every island for themselves these next 6 months. Well, for the most part. Could still be some reckless old salt in our harbour who would raise anchor for the right price. But we both know you're poorer than a pikefish right now. Sure, you might have a golden gemstone chamber pot in a starter, but no one here will give you the time of day while you're tramping about in me old rags.
So I've got to stay with you for the next 6 months, holding hands and waiting out the blight together.
By the one, do you have rat meat for brains, boy? I pulled you out of trouble. You worked off your debt. We're square. I'm not keen on being your nursemaid. Barely enough room here for me as it is. I'll say this, you need to go to the city. If you follow the path from here, it'll take you to an abandoned village. Don't turn off the path, just keep going. You'll need to go through a small ravine, then pass by a ruin that looks about to fall over. Just past that, you'll see a guard tower. Then you're bound to run into some good people who can tell you the best way to the city from there. Someone might even lead you there, if you have coin to spare.
And what do I do there? Start begging?
The order is in the city, Tristan. Don't think I didn't notice the insignia on your companions on the beach. So it's not hard to guess who holds your passage home. Although it's not guaranteed, of course.
What are you trying to say?
Hard times have fallen on the Order of the Seven here, just as they have on all of Greyshaft. The Order's knights have seen better days, even if they have a ship, even if they're willing to risk heading out to sea despite the volcanoes. A spot on that ship would cost you a lot. The Order may have gone soft, but they know their worth. It'll take more than money to stir them up, and they won't be moved by empty tales. And you, as we both know, have nothing.
Hold on, but I do have something. I had a letter with me. The commander wanted to deliver it to the local chapter of the Order.
Did you lose it?
I had it with me. Narest, you didn't...
Listen here. You had nothing back on that beach. Not even boots on your feet. I'd better not be hearing you call me a thief to my face while you're wearing my fecking trousers. The only thing keeping me from making you take them off and kicking you out is that you seem like a decent man, if stupid. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. But only this once. Are we clear?
Right, Sorry, Narest.
Sorry, he says. All right, enough of that. I'd say you're onto something with the letter. Must be something important if they were trying that hard to deliver it. Maybe even important enough to barter for passage back to the capital. But the Order won't help you with your search. You need local people. Greyshaft people. Do you remember what the men who attacked you look like? Can you describe them?
Well, I remember one. He had shaggy red hair and a beard down to here. The other one was almost entirely bald, but his head was tiny, with big ears sticking out like a hobster's.
That's something, at least. Try and find one of the freemen.
Freemen?
That's what the free hunters call themselves. They're a local commune of sorts. Claim to live by a code of justice, but if you ask me, their justice is pretty selective. That's beside the point. They know a lot about what goes on around here. Try and tell them your story. They might just help you. Decide for yourself if you want to mention the letter or not. I've no advice for you there. Right then, that's all I have to say. Farewell, Tristan. Luck be with you.
Farewell, Narest. And thanks again for everything.
Oh, and one more thing.
What?
No matter what happens, stay on the path.
Stay on the path. Okay, we can't make anything yet. I'm not going to... It does a little pause when you save. I don't know that I'm going to worry about that 3 herbs quest. This video is getting a little longer than I wanted it to. And I'm just going to go down the path. When time won't wait, you sprint to cover a short distance quickly. Sprinting uses twice as much stamina, but allows you to move faster. Oh no. Alright, let's try it. Oh, he's fast. Where is he? Alright, we're still alive. Put away the sword. Raw meat. Can't remember which I can't remember which way he said to go down the path, so we're gonna go south. That might be the ruin he was talking about. So there's a ruin that looks like it's going to fall down. Altars. Altars of the One can be found throughout the Kingdom of the Seven. Pilgrims often leave offerings nearby. They have utmost faith that these will bring them strength and invaluable spiritual experience. Log out. That's an interesting way of phrasing that. Let's see if there's anything in this ruin. Doesn't look like it. He said to stay on the path, so let's get back on the path. Swimming. When exploring rivers, lakes, and the sea, mind your stamina. If you exhaust it completely, you will start drowning. Left shift lunge, right mouse button dive, left mouse button emerge. Should we swim? I don't think so.
Hi, Vagrant. Where are you off to in such a hurry?
No cause for commotion.
Vagrant? Well, yeah. I can tell by your clothes. No way you've had a good life if you're ambling about in those. Am I wrong? So therefore, Vagrant. I'm Fox. What's your name?
Triss.
Well met, Triss. You know, we sort of look like brothers, but from separate mothers. Your father wasn't a hunchback by any chance, was he?
Listen, pal, I have to go.
Which takes us back to where this conversation started, no? Where are you off to in such a hurry?
There's supposed to be a village further down this road. Do you know it?
Of course. But what are you aiming to find there? It's long since abandoned.
What do you mean by abandoned, exactly?
I mean, it's abandoned. The houses are empty. Ransacked, all of them. Been like that for a few years. You know, there's a little something I've been meaning to do down in that village. If you help me, I'll tell you about a nice inn nearby where you can spend the night. And I'll toss you a few coins so you can pay the innkeeper. Huh? How's that sound?
He can teach us basic survival, but we need gold. Okay, I don't have any gold, but let's see. Hang on. Maybe we can sell. Milk. Oh. I wonder if I should keep that or if it's considered junk. I don't know if you need that for cooking over a fire. I need money.
What is this little something?
Smugglers use that village as a drop point. They leave stuff and other people come and pick it up. I know where they left the latest stash. And I also know that no one's come by to grab it yet.
Why can't you just do it yourself?
Just because the people abandoned it doesn't mean all the nasty critters did. It's full of rats, wild dogs, maybe even snakes. It'd be tough on my own. Having you tag along would give me peace of mind, since I'm betting that weapon you're carrying isn't just for show.
I'll do it, but I want half the loot.
Oh, come on. Rather pretty hard bargain for an ordinary vagrant, don't you? All right, fine. We'll split it 50-50. Between brothers. Now, let's go.
I don't trust him at all, but let's do it anyway. Oh, wow. Looks like a big castle up there on the hill. Where'd he go? Oh, if you don't stay with them, they stop. All right, let's go.
All right, this is it. Here's the plan, brother. First, check behind that cart of logs. Then look in the big house in the middle. And the third stash should be in the old stable. Look for rough spun sacks, each about the size of a loaf of bread.
Wait, so what's your part in this?
I'll be keeping watch and making sure no one disturbs us. They haven't come to pick up the stuff yet, remember? That means they could show up at any time.
Okay, if I had better insight, I could say, give me your dagger.
All right, whatever you say. Just keep your eyes peeled.
Is there a way to change the quest you're tracking? There we go. House in the center. These dudes are creepy. Young rat walker. Oh, oh, hey!
Get it together, Tristan.
Oh no! Oh no! No! So I think this is where I'm going to wrap this video up. We've been, what, an hour and 40 minutes in. I think there's a lot here to like. I like the fact that it doesn't hold your hand. It appears harder. The voice acting's pretty good. The art style's decent. The combat looks like it will be fun. There's 3 different styles and all the things you can unlock and learn. So it does feel like there's some depth to this game. I'm looking forward to trying out the full release. Go out and check it out for yourself. The demo's out there on Steam, and see what you think. Hope you enjoyed this preview of Ashen Steel. Look for it this November 6th on Steam. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like. Come on by our Discord and check us out. Hope you all have a great day. Happy gaming, everyone.